stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
We wasn't chasing you, we had a taping too. We came through to do our 1-2 thing. Politics as usual.
Well, you know when they pull me over, they be like, yo, license registration, boom. I be like, all right, go ahead, this, that, and third. Then they come back and they be like, yo, you ever been in jail before? I'll be like, yeah.
But they already know though.
Yeah, they already know.
They already know.
I'll be like, yeah, and then they be like, all right, you mind sharing that? I'll be like, manslaughter. And then motherfucking the niggas be like,
oh shit.
Conversation is definitely grand. Conversation is grand.
I say I wish you the best, but I don't.
After this play, I got a situation.
Get into it before we even get into it.
So when I heard the song, I said, this is some real shit.
Good song, right?
I can't wait to play this. Oh, rap night.
Dre, I don't know what
I wanna be petty, girl. That's Robin music right there, right? Right, dog?
Miss me, baby.
Yeah, man. That's y'all just heard that. I mean, Cool Kid Dre, right, man?
Cool Kid Dre.
Cool Kid Dre with that
fire.
You know what I'm saying? Little nephew,
like that.
nephew out there
like
doing
that,
his thing, man, and dropping them ball for them ladies, man. Them ladies, they out there.
That ball was for the brothers. I don't know what you're talking about, dog.
Listen,
that was for me. I want to be petty now. I want to be petty now.
Yeah, sometimes it's about that time to get like that.
Yeah,
sometimes.
son, you know what I mean? Like,
do be.
Yeah.
Get petty, you get petty. You know what I'm saying? Because you know the women get petty too sometimes. But a lot of times.
Petty.
Because sometimes they do some things you be like, what?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, just what we said, what Jay said. I was effing them girls. I was gonna be right back.
I'm gonna be right back. They're not respecting that now in 2019, though. You can't do that. You can't say that no more.
Yo,
unless your name is Jay, because he got billions of dollars. You can do that.
Yo, man, this is what it is, man. This is politics as usual.
Politics as usual.
On the Session TV.
On
the Session TV. You know what I mean?
Session TV.
As you see, we got a homie to the left.
Big homie to the left.
We got a guest in the building. We got a guest in the building today doing the 1-2. How we do, you know.
Yes, sir.
We bring all type of variety of things and content to you. And on this one here, we gonna bring the brother that you know is dear to my heart. You know what I mean? That I came. Well, you know, I basically, came up with when we was youngins in the penitentiary and whatnot, because I met him in the pen and whatnot, and we had a crazy journey together from there. You know what I mean? I believe we met, 97?
97.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep,
I believe we met 97 in the penitentiary up in Green.
In 97.
You know what I mean? So,
Green, nigga.
You know what I mean? Green Correction Facility. So, you know, and you know, he got a movement going right now. Come on, you know, he's been on for a minute, you know what I'm saying? His movement he got going on from a prison cell to living well.
Yeah.
Got the merch.
You see it?
Yeah,
you see
got
it?
the merch. Yeah. 94 52 18.
You know what I mean?
If you don't know what that means, that
That's
I came
a
up
DIN
state
number,
in
nigga.
94. And I was the 5,218th dude to come up state. 94 52
But what that
18
A mean though? What that A mean though, Dre? Because a lot of people don't know what the A and the R. What's the difference between the A and the R?
Well, in this circumstances, the A mean alpha. That mean alpha.
Shit.
That mean they said, all right, this dude right here, he got the potential to motherfucking take over a jail.
That's right.
He got the potential to put his mind together and not get busted.
Focus.
He got the potential, you know what? We're going to put this dude in segregation for a second to see what his mind is like. But you know what? When I come out to segregation, guess what? It might be right.
What?
Because it might be right. Because you know why? I'm going to start pushing pawns.
Well, shit. Not
or whatever.
chess,
We're gonna
not
play
checkers,
some
nigga.
chess, and I'm gonna start pushing pawns.
Chess,
I
not
play
checkers,
chess
nigga.
or whatever,
Facts.
and I might play some chess with a couple of people.
And you
what
know,
I'm saying?
make some moves and make things
Make
happen.
some moves.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm gonna master the rule book. And then
Sir.
when I go to the just mode, I'm gonna beat the Henry. That's why they wanted me out.
Just more.
That's why he got that age.
Shout out to the Just Mo.
But yo,
Just Mo.
yo, but yeah, man.
Yeah.
So you know what I mean, to continue the introduction of my comrade, you know what I'm saying? My brother from another mother, Sandy's son. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
You know what I mean?
That's what's up.
So you know my boy out there, you know, Mount Vernon representative.
Yo, money
right.
making,
You know what I mean?
money earning, money
Money
earning.
earning, get it right.
Money
know what I'm
earning,
saying?
money earning. My bad, money earning, money earning. Mount Vernon.
Mount
That's
Vernon holding it down.
In the
You know what I
place
mean?
to be.
Listen,
That's right.
Don Dre Capone. You know
That's
what I
right.
mean?
If you know
Listen.
me from back then, you know what it is. I left Drake Capone where he at.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
man.
left
I
him
I
where
wish
he
I
at.
would have met Drake Capone.
No,
I
you
do
didn't want
too.
to meet Drake Capone. He was crazy. I left Drake Capone where he was at. I left him where he was at.
Shout out to all the light skinned niggas that pop off.
Yeah.
Yo, word
Look,
up,
look,
yo.
look.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I
Light
spoke-
skin terror
Team
from the
light
ice
skin.
pick era. You heard?
Team Light Skin got me today. Okay,
See,
okay.
look, the original
Yeah.
team light skin. You know what I mean? The
Yo.
OG of this.
Yo, what's crazy is, and that's the crazy part of it. Look, I guess it's meant for me. That I can tell you, I'm universal. I don't mind the color. I'm color blinded. Cause if that was the case, I would have went and got another dark skinned
He
brother
tryna clean
to
it
stand
up. Look,
strong
man, he
on
tryna
this
clean
table
it up.
with me. But I went and got the best brother that I see. You know what? The best brother for the job. Yo, this is my man. He holding it down. He just so happened to be Team Light Skin.
TLS
And
all
I
day,
got a
baby.
brother here who I done did mad time with, and we done been through the belly of the beast. We
That
done been
means
through
that seed
wars
was
and
planted.
battles together.
Yeah, facts.
He light skin. Listen,
Facts always.
Guess
it don't
what?
matter. It don't matter. It's all good
Guess
with me.
what? It's all about the interior. Because
Yeah.
the exterior is just our thoughts and,
Yeah,
and
it's
where
that's
we
what-
come from or whatever have you. It's about the interior, you know what I'm
Mm.
saying? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Heavy.
Long as the interior is black, then we good. You know what I'm saying?
Good. Money.
Long
That melanin is in there.
Yeah, long as the interior is black.
Melanin,
You know,
yes.
people get caught up in the light skin, dark skin thing, and I don't be saying nothing because, you know, at the end of the day, I done seen light skin niggas fold, I seen dark skin niggas fold. You know what I'm saying?
Facts,
So
facts,
that shit
Louis.
is about what's in your heart.
Facts,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Real
It's
shit.
about mentality. It's not. It's not about an ability. It's
Yeah,
about mentality.
Your
Because
character.
but check this out. Ability. We can go ability. A big ass elephant has the ability to be the king of the jungle, but it's not. You know
not.
why? Because of his mentality.
Yeah.
His mentality when the lion comes around, his fucking ability is like, you know what? I'm
Yeah.
fool.
Yeah. The roar of the lion, it shakes them up.
Exactly.
The bark.
So it's
We
about
talked
your
that
mentality.
earlier. Yeah, yeah.
It's
If
about
he
your
had, if he had
mentality.
that lion mentality, he
Then
would
he
be
can
the king
take
of the
over
jungle.
everything. He would be the king of the
Yeah.
jungle.
knocking everybody.
But he don't have that.
He's not a.
He
He's
don't
actually
have
not
that.
an aggressor either. You
Exactly.
know what I'm
He's
saying?
not.
don't
He's
have
not an
it,
alpha.
yeah.
It's like you say, he's not an alpha.
It's not alpha.
It's not
It's not
alpha.
alpha. And you know, everybody on this show, we alphas.
Facts.
We alphas.
Facts.
And we not only are we alphas, we lions.
Mm.
Guess what? We lions. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? We don't run in 1,000 packs like hyenas and all of that. They run in 1,000 packs. They ain't gonna do nothing unless it's 100 dudes with them and this, that, and that.
No.
No, we get busy on our own.
That's peace.
But anyway,
That's
but guess
peace.
what?
That's
That's,
peace.
you know,
That's
on,
it.
on positive things.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Such a
But yeah.
TV.
So Dre, man, you know, I mean, like I said, I know a lot about you, but man, we on here, politics usual, and we building.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean? I like, you know, taking it from, you know, from the beginning, and we just work our way on up, and just come
Yeah.
to the time that you met a black guy like myself in the pen, to the time you were out in these streets and you doing your thing and stuff, and you
Need
out
that
what you
history,
doing.
need that history,
You know,
facts.
so we gonna take it back, man. You know, who was who? Oh yeah, you know. All right.
On the cut.
Yeah,
Oh,
you got.
God.
So we gonna do a cut right quick. So we be right back.
Yo,
we
yo,
back.
you
We
know what
back.
I'm
After Don Dre intermission.
brief
we back.
interlude.
Brief interlude. Brief interlude.
Yeah.
You know what
So
I'm saying?
So yeah.
before we went to the break,
Mhm.
they was asking me to break down from the start and to
Yeah.
all the way up to the gift.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, yeah. So basically, you know what I mean, we gonna start from the beginning. You know what I mean, shoot you out there, man.
Yeah.
So Dre, you know what I mean, who you came up? Where you grew up at? Where you grew up at?
I grew up in Mount Vernon, but I was born in New Rochelle.
Okay.
So I never denounced that. I was born in New Rochelle Hospital. My mother name is Sandy, and that was a blessing for me because I was when they have a big rivalry, the Mount Vernon and New Rochelle, they go against each other, whatever have you. I was blessed to be like, you know what I'm saying, I can go to New Rochelle and I can go to Mount Vernon.
Okay.
Because I got people in both places. So therefore they be like, yo, why every time he go to New Rochelle they don't do nothing to him, or why when he go to Mount Vernon and this, that, and third, they don't do nothing to them. It's because I was born in New Rochelle, you know what I'm saying? So you know it's pretty much it's a blessing or whatever have you. But when it was time to pick a side or whatever, like if you had a problem with my friends or the people I consider my friend or my comrades or the brothers or whatever, of course, evidently, I'm riding with my bros or whatever, or the people that I grew up with or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not the type of person to sit up and be like, yo, I ain't never been touched and this, that, and the third. I've been touched before. I've been jumped before. I've been through it. You know what I'm saying? I've been through the ringer. I've been jumped. I've been shot at. I did some shooting.
The life of a light-skinned nigga.
I did something. Yeah, the life is a light-skinned nigga.
The life of the light-skinned nigga. Welcome to the world.
Yo,
that's what we deal with.
Check it out. Like I've been through some things. You know what I'm saying? You know, and I distribute some things too. I'm not glorifying what I distribute, but guess what? When you coming up as a youngin or whatever, you got to do certain things. You got to earn your stripes and this, that, and the third or whatever. Whether it's carrying speakers or whether it's carrying the gun or whatever you got to do, you got to put your work in. You get some people that got to carry speakers for the people, and then next thing you know, they get a beat and then they on. But people don't realize that they carry speakers for 2 years. That's how they turned into a sensation or whatever. You understand?
Yeah. So
Brad, hold on. Let me shout Brad out.
He on Facebook.
No, I gotta shout Brad out because you know what? Brad was an inspiration to me when I used to come in. I was in alternative school a couple of times or whatever. And every time I came to the school or whatever, like he'll pull me to the side and be like, yo, Dre, what you doing is bigger things than this. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't like the way you moving. Like he was telling me, he was like, yo, I don't like the way you moving. You my little brother, but I don't like the way you moving. You know what I'm saying? You're doing some things. You carrying guns. You doing this and that and third. It's better things out there. You can go to college. You could graduate from here. They offering things here. You know what I'm saying? And you know what? It's unfortunate I had to go through what I went through. But you know what? I just want to recognize you, Brad. Appreciate you, Brad.
Peace
you
to
family, Brad. You family, Brad.
Word up. Peace to Brad.
But yeah. So coming up, you said, you know what I mean? We all okay. Sandy, you know what I mean? You know me, knowing you. All my time, I always say, you know, Sandy's son.
That's right. And if I say Sandy's son, you better believe it. Because my word will never fail. Because that's my mama.
No, right.
You understand?
I mean, sleep in peace, you know what I mean? Sandy, you know what I'm saying?
That's right.
So, yo, how many kids Sandy had, man?
Oh, it's 3 of us. It's Nice, and it's Russ, and it's me. I'm at the top of the food chain. Not at the top of the food chain. I'm the big brother, but I'm the big little brother because both of them is bigger than me.
Big little guy.
Yeah, I'm the big little brother. They take care of me.
They bigger than you. He got some big brother. They monsters. I see that.
That's peace. That's peace.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, and you know, you got a son. You got a son.
Yeah.
You know, let's talk about him.
We got Cool Kid Dre. That's my son. His government is DonDre. You know what I mean? He got a single out right now. It's called Petty. He got an EP out. Matter of fact, he just dropped a little Christmas single too. So follow Cool Kid Dre on Instagram.
Cool Kid Dre on Instagram.
That's right. Jarrell on Instagram or whatever. However you can get with him. Pretty much he do beats, he sing, he do the rap, he do everything. I'm pretty much proud of him.
That's big.
You know what I mean?
No doubt. You see, you know what I'm saying? You see the track we was listening to when we brought it in?
Yeah, the track.
You heard
crazy.
it, you know what I'm saying?
I'm going to ride out to that track later, word up.
Nephew doing this one too, for real, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? Go subscribe to him, listen to him, and you know what I mean? Stay in tune, because he be definitely touching them stages and whatnot. He was just on stage with CL and all that. I saw him.
He just did the remix with CL Smooth with Petty.
Wow.
Live or whatever have you. They got the remix, him and CL Smooth, so they doing what they got to do or whatever have you. But he was texting me before I came and he said, yo, you got an interview today, right? I said, yeah. He said, yo, you put that together on your own. I didn't want to say bro did it. You know what I'm saying? So I snatched it. I said,
That's
yeah, I
what's
did
up.
that. But you know, on the strength of dark and politics as usual, this big umbrella that's out there that's giving out all this positive energy or whatever have you.
Peace, bro.
They embrace me with all of this love. You know what I'm saying? So therefore, I'm appreciative to it. But you know what? I had texted my son. He said that's what's up. And you know, I texted him back. I said, guess what? I said, you my young idol. You know what I mean? You my young idol because when you out there in the street or whatever, your first name describes you. But your last name describes where you come from.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying?
Right.
So when my son is out there in the street or whatever, he's wearing the last name on his back like a champ. He ain't never been to jail. He ain't never did none of that crazy stuff or whatever. And I'm a proud dad. I'm a proud dad.
It's like you said, you know what I'm saying, you did all that for him, so you don't have to, you know what I'm saying, deal with none of that madness.
Exactly.
You know flourish. You gonna flourish as a
That's
brother.
peace right there. That's good when you know what I mean, especially when you come through the heartaches and the trials and tribulations you went through and the time you did to come home and not to meet your son in the penitentiary or come home and your son in the penitentiary while you coming home. You come home to your son doing what he need to do because he seen dad, he seen what's going on. And plus, let's keep it real. Dad was holding it down for him in the pen. You was doing what you could do. Whatever it needed to be done, you was making sure it was done. You know what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Birthdays,
the difference between
he
a
was
dad
holding
and
it
a
down.
father.
You know what I mean? He was
You know
making
what I
sure birthdays was held down. He was
Birthdays,
doing, you know what I mean?
Christmases, I was buying bikes, all of that from out the magazine. Like, you know, I never forget the first time when, you know, when he came on the visit and he came walking to me because he was in my son's mother's stomach when I went in there.
Right.
So you know what I'm saying, for me to see him like on the visit and then I see him is I want to shed a tear but I can't. I want to shed a tear for him.
You got
to
to shed
Yes, your kids get you choked up, kid.
Yo, I swear, yo,
That's
because
how
I remember
I seen my daughter,
the first time when I came on the visit, they called me for the visit, and I went down there, and you know, I didn't see nobody, but all I see is this little baby just running to me.
Oh man,
and I was like, yo, I'm looking, and I'm like, yo, oh, yo. He couldn't walk or nothing, like you. And you know, he was in his stomach, and you know, I seen him and he came running to me. It was like, yo, that was the best feeling in the world, you know what I'm saying? But you know, that right there just embedded in my head like, yo, it's nothing that's gonna get in the way of me getting back home to my son. And that used to be my motivation. When I be in there, I got my little, every time I go on the draft, I pull out that little wallet-sized picture and put it on the wall or whatever have you, and I don't care what penitentiary they put me in. After I put that tape on the wall with that little wallet-sized picture, I'd be like, these niggas in trouble. He need bikes, he need sneakers, or whatever. So I apologize to you if I took your shit, if I made you pay punk dues, if I fucking you had some shit you wasn't fucking supposed to have. I apologize to you, but that's what I had to do for my little man.
That's peace,
yo,
Brody.
listen.
Peace, Brody.
You know, I mean, keeping it real with you, because he definitely made
right
sure
right
that
now, yo.
little man was good, yo. He was, yo. That's one thing, like I try to tell, even when I came home, he wrote me and was like, yo, dog, I need you to send little man a car with me for some money, with some money in it for me. Sent it to him. I'm like, yo, Dre, man, oh man, he's still out in the pen, still making sure his little man is righteous out, you know what I mean, good out there. Even though he's not there physically, he's making sure he's there, you know, any other way he can be there. And you know what I mean, yo,
that's powerful.
You know what I mean? And I always salute you for that, man, King. You know what I'm saying? Because that was definitely love right there, man. That's showing.
I respect you for that because, you know, like, I'm kind of choked up right now in politics. Usually I'm kind of choked up, but when I was 18, no, I was 20. I went to Rikers Island, and my earth was pregnant with my daughter. And the first time I seen her was on the dance floor. And she did the same thing. The first step she ever took was in the jail and ran to me and hugged me and said, Daddy. And, you know what I mean? Like, damn, you fucked me up with this shit.
My shit twisted.
Listen,
that's what you gotta.
I fucks with you, nigga. Word up, I fucks with you, yo.
It's some real shit. You know what I'm saying?
Real niggas do real shit, son.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Some real shit. But you know what? When we reflect and we sit back and we listen, we look and we be like, yo, did I really have to go through that?
No.
Only thing I had to do was just stay on the path that Mom told me to do. You know what I'm saying?
But see,
But that was our
But
path,
see,
though.
the thing
That
is,
was our path.
when you look back at it, we can say that, but then it's hard because
Nah, that was our
even
path.
though moms and them and pops and them was there, times harder to the point whereas they wasn't providing what you were seeing in the street to keep you satisfied.
Yeah.
Right.
So
That
you
hunger
go in
was
the
different.
house, they keeping a roof over your head, they keeping your
Yeah.
stomach full, they keeping you with some all right sneakers on your feet.
You had a place to
you
go.
know, you got sneakers on your feet, you got clothes
Yeah.
on your back, but you go out there, that stuff you got on ain't matching up to what you seeing.
Right.
Them dudes got that new fire. I gotta get that. Then you
Thirst
go back
is
and tell
real.
moms to get it. She told my man, them joints his cost too much. That's too much for me. Oh no. You like, you know what? When I'm hanging out with my man Jamal and them right now, we out here and they know a way to get it. And you start, you dipping and dabbling. But if you was giving that already, like how we doing now with our kids, with my kids, we giving them that. So when they standing out there with Jamal and them, son and all them, and they may still not have it, but your son got it, and they tell me, yo, I want to go get it. They like, nah, I'm good. I got it. What I'm going to get it for? All I gotta do is stay on this path here because I got what I need already to do this. But all I gotta do is go there because if I stay on this path, then I'm gonna get better and get further. Because look at my dad. My dad preaches to me. My dad shows this to me. This is what it is because that's what we neglected. We missed when we was growing up, not having certain things. And when you don't have it and you don't got it, and then you sit here and you want it, and then people show you ways to get it, you gonna go and get it. You ain't gonna sit there and think twice. But if you got it already, you're gonna be like, what y'all wanna go? Yo, I wanna go get them Jordan. He looking at your sneakers tomorrow. He wanna go get the money to get the sneakers you got on your feet.
Right.
So why is you going with him to get those?
It's no need.
I got them already.
Yeah. The shit you about
You know
to
what I mean?
pay for already got it.
I already got it.
Yeah.
So now I can sit back. So that's what we try to keep our kids from now.
Right.
You know what I mean? We changed the stereotype. We changed the rotation of how the wheel going to turn. Like, okay,
Instead
you
of
gonna
putting
get
them out
into
there, we shelter. I won't say shelter, but
we are sheltering them,
we
Joe.
protect them. We protect them.
We protect them. We shelter them to a point where
because
it's a good and a
yeah.
bad. Because sometimes you sit there and look. Like I say, my son 13. I was in the penitentiary at 13. I can't see him being nowhere near. I can't even see him, police even putting handcuffs on him because he don't look that way. He ain't been experienced to that.
He's not that kind of kid.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
When you get that experience to the point where when you go through things in the hood, how we did, like I say, for me, I was on a train going back to East New York, back and forth at 8, 9, 10 years old. With my son, my mom put us on the train one time, just get off on Pennsylvania and walk up, because my aunt and them used to live right there on Pennsylvania and Livonia.
Right.
They had to walk, we used to get off the train, walk up the block, the building right there.
Right.
So it was kind of convenient for them, but it was kind of an experience for us, whereas we was too young to experience that,
Right.
but we experienced it to whereas now you get older, you're mentally, like we said before, you're mentally more experienced now. So that 10, 11 years old, you're more experienced than a 10-year, 11-year-old now because you sheltering them. You're not giving them that get out there. They not seeing things on the train. You don't know the things that we probably saw on the train that molded us to be like, damn, this crazy stuff happens.
Yeah.
Now when you see it later, you
That's
don't
the
really
experience.
care
That's the
because you saw it on the
experience,
train and not knowing that you just a little kid, you seeing it,
Yeah.
you just chilling, seeing crack, you know, seeing crackheads, seeing this. So you're like, okay, you know, it is what it is. But you keep moving on in
Struggle
life.
is
and
real
you-
everywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's not centered around just the demographic of New York or 5 boroughs per se. It goes all the way up top, like where you from, you know what I'm saying? And like I was in jail with niggas from Mount Vernon and Yonkers and all that. And yo,
Poughkeepsie.
it's different. When you up there, it's different because Brooklyn don't mean nothing to a nigga from Yonkers or a nigga from Mount Vernon. Nigga, this is you here, nigga. Then you gotta conform to this. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta conform to it, and then when you talk to them and build with them, because real recognize real, and you build with them, they be like, yeah, son, we went through the same shit that you went through. You know what I'm saying? Everything ain't peaches and cream up here, roses and all that. We gotta struggle also.
It's just
You know
a
what I'm
different
saying?
struggle, a different look.
struggle,
Because,
different atmosphere.
Yeah, different atmosphere.
Different
based around
atmosphere,
it.
yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I
Word.
respect brothers like, you know what I'm saying, my bro Big Dre, you know what I'm saying?
Word, 'cause
Boss
it-
Dre.
'cause up there, but how, I mean, how was it though growing up in Mount Vernon? Because now you growing up in Mount Vernon, you a young cat growing up in there. You doing your 1-2, you meeting certain people. Because now we know where I met you at. You went to that time. How did you know what you was in the street doing then when you caught that time?
Alright, growing up in Mount Vernon, pretty much, you know, shout to my moms or whatever, but you know, what pretty much pushed me into the slums or the environment that I was in, it was like, everybody got ups and downs or whatever. So my mom's got messed up a little bit or whatever happened. But you know what? Due to the fact that she got messed up or whatever have you, financially wise, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
She wasn't able to provide certain things or whatever. So pretty much I wasn't aiding her the way I was supposed to. I wasn't moving right. I was getting kicked out of school. Me and one kid I was with, we was like, just see who get kicked out of school the most. We stayed kicked out of school or whatever have you. So pretty much me as an individual, I was embarrassing my moms, but at the time you don't know that you're embarrassing your people when you get kicked out of school because other people's parents, they see that and they be like, yo, your son is this and I want your son with that son and this, that, and third. You know what I'm saying? It's things like that. So I kept getting kicked out of school or whatever. So, the following year came. And then she got my little brothers like so much stuff. I mean, she got them so much stuff to go to school. I mean, she came in the crib, she had like 10, 15 bags, this and lace and this, that, and third. And I just swore something was in there for me. It wasn't nothing in there for me.
Wow.
Nothing was in there for me. And I said, yo, Ma, you ain't get me nothing? She was like, listen, she slowed it down on me on that Kevin Hart shit. When Kevin Hart said, when they slow it down on you, you know you fucked up. She slowed it down to me. It was like, why am I buying you something for school if you're going to get kicked out? You're not even going to be there. So why I'm buying you?
Yeah.
Why I'm buying you that?
That means she's paying attention.
Why I'm buying you that?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So when she said that, I was like, oh, wow. I was heartbroken because I didn't think she would do something like that.
Yeah.
So I went outside, and at the present time, I had an idol. His name was E. He had a black Corvette. He used to wear big, crazy rope chains, Delta Forces, whatever. Like he was, in my mind, he was the flyest nigga ever. Like he was the shit. And every time he pull up, he be in his Corvette, and he got paid in full rocking that. I hear that blocks away coming, and my whole world light up. Every day my whole world light up. I used to just sit on the stoop just to hear that. I wanted to hear that. That's what I wanted to hear every day. And I used to be sitting on the stoop, and that particular day she did that, and my whole world was shattered. And I went and I sat on the stoop, my head was down, and I heard that don. My whole face lit up. I was so happy. Just to hear that paid in full coming up the street.
That was the wake up.
And then when he come out, his swag was just different. He used to come out. He had the Benzie box. Remember the Benzie box?
Benzie box.
He had the Benzie box. He had the big rope chain. He was tall. He probably was like 6 something. He got every flavor Delta Force. And I'll never forget the day when he got out the car that day. He looked at me. He said, he used to call me Red because I'm light skinned. He said, yo, Red, yo, what's up? I was like, yo, man. He said, yo, man, what? I said, I'm ready. He said, you ready? He said, you ready? I said, I'm ready, man.
Ready. Girl.
He said, you sure you ready? I said, I'm ready, man. He was like, all right. He went upstairs, did what he had to do or whatever. It seemed like he took 2 hours. I was already
still there.
Yeah, I already done rewinded back to, I can't believe she ain't buy me no school clothes. I done already rewinded back to she ain't buy me no school clothes. It already done rewinded back to that. So I'm sitting there now, my head is in my face again, and then next thing you know, he was like, yo, Red. I looked up, because he lived on the 5th floor. He said, yo, Red, I looked up. He said, yo, Catch, that's you. He dropped a little bomb in my hand. Boom. Dropped the bomb in my hand. I got the bomb now. Now
you pitching.
Now I'm pitching.
Now it's Satchel.
Now it's Page.
Yeah.
Now you Satchel Page.
Greatest pitcher in the world.
Black man.
Now I'm pitching.
Now you pitching.
But mind you, I'm not average pitching. I'm ahead of my time.
That's right.
I'm only 11.
Damn, 11.
I'm 11. I'm 11. So I'm in the jungle, 11 years old, when dudes is there 16, 17, 18, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So I'm hustling, and I'm in the middle of a block on 2nd Avenue.
Okay.
I'm in the middle of the block on 2nd Avenue.
Right.
And I'm stopping the people going up to 3rd Street.
Yeah.
3rd Street
Shut
is
that down.
at the time,
Yeah.
it was bodies getting laid down
Yeah.
up there on
You
3rd
ain't
Street.
nah. You come right here.
At that
Come right
time,
here.
they was laying people down
Uh-huh.
from 3rd Street, from first
So you cutting them off at the
from
pad.
1st and 3rd all
Yeah.
the way down to 13th Avenue and 3rd. If you wasn't somebody, you didn't belong on 3rd Street. Don't go up there. Even your parents will tell you, don't go up there. Take a detour. You know what I mean? So I'm cutting the people off before they get up there.
Yeah.
11 years old.
Chopper. Chopper.
But you know what? Once I started to get into what I was doing or whatever, it was like no turning back now.
Right,
You know what
right,
I'm saying?
right.
So they started to miss the money because I started to do my thing.
You just cutting them
was-
off.
it
Yeah,
was
they
me-
missing the money.
Me and 3 other dudes. It was D Juice and Black. You know what I'm saying? We used to hustle in front of the church on 2nd Avenue.
Damn, in front of the church.
In front of
Like
the church. We was hustling in front of
That's
the church.
big.
Lord forgive me, but you gave me the blessing.
That's big.
We was hustling in front of the church. And we was cutting through, and they was missing the money. And these particular days, Black and D Juice wasn't there. And you know, one of the dudes came down the street. He was like, "Yo, shorty, come here." At the time, I'm like this big. I'm little. I ain't gonna lie. I didn't grow these little couple of inches until I went in the pen because I always been little.
And them ain't too much inches, man. Ain't too much inches, but go ahead.
Yeah, I take the shorty jokes. I
Yo.
take it. Yo, I'm gonna say something else after I finish telling you. But yo, the dudes come down the street, yo, and you know I'm lying hearted. But they came down the street and said, "Yo, shorty, come here." I was like, "I ain't coming over there."
Yeah.
And they came over the way I was at. They was like, "Yo, I know you're not doing what I'm thinking you're doing." So I said, "What?" He was like, I know you're not hustling right here. I was like,
Wow.
"Yeah." I said, "Yeah."
It's my spot.
And then they walked off laughing because they couldn't believe it. They was like, he's joking.
It's jokes.
Yeah,
jokes.
shorty bugging.
Yeah,
He
shorty
bugging.
bugging. You wild.
They came back the next day. They came back the next day. They was like, "Yo, shorty." I was like, "Listen, man. Listen. This is what I'm doing. I'm not going nowhere. So
me.
you gonna fuck me up.
Yeah, this is my
you
shit.
gonna do whatever
This
you
is my shit. I own my
let's
shit.
get it going because listen, I need school clothes, and at the time Mom got messed up. I said I got little brothers. I got to take care of my little brothers. I got to buy Christmas trees. I got to
my
do all of
thug
that.
thizzle, yeah.
I'm not going nowhere."
Yeah.
And then from there, you know, that's what pushed me into the life that I got into, which pushed me into going from getting kicked out of school to going to alternative school, from going to alternative school to going to a group home, from going to a group home to going to jail, from going to jail to going to penitentiary.
So
Home.
So through all that time, you was just probably like you said, catch them little skid bids, little times there.
Stages.
You know, going to group homes. You know, when you first get out the little kid, they send you to the group home first. Stage from there, have you there for a couple months and send you home. Then you get locked up again. That's they send you to the other spots, little DFYs and
Spank.
stuff.
It was like spanks on the hand.
It's
like,
gradually,
yeah.
so you gradually grew
Graduating.
to
Yeah.
the penitentiary.
Yeah.
So now you in the penitentiary. What got you to the penitentiary?
What got me to the penitentiary is like you know nowadays they got gangs, right? They got gangs or whatever have you. Around my way we don't have gangs. We have people from different areas.
Crews.
It's like crews. It's
Yeah.
more like
Okay.
crews, and they start to call themselves different things or whatever
Yeah.
have you. But my crew, what made us unique about my crew is that all of our parents hang together.
Okay.
So all of our parents,
the
like,
foundation was built
they
from
knew each
early.
other before the cell phones or whatever. You know, I had
Yeah.
one of my man's mom. She was the post lady. So she
Okay.
see us all over the goddamn place because she delivering mail.
Yeah, she
you
all
know what I'm
over.
saying? So once she
All
get
day.
through delivering mail, she gets on the phone like, yo, I seen Dre and them, or
Yeah.
I seen Gotti
y'all
and them,
doing something
Yeah.
or
wrong,
I
doing
seen
something. Them
Fly
boys
and them,
is
or
into
I
some
seen
shit.
Knowledge and them. I seen them go over
That's how
here,
it used to
this,
be
that,
back
and the
in the
third.
days. They used to
Yeah.
be, you know, community. You know, everybody used to raise each other's children, and they see you doing something out
Takes
of pocket,
community to raise
they
a child,
call it
yeah.
in. But
Yeah,
yeah, you know,
yeah.
nowadays they don't do that. Now they be like, oh man, hope the police get that motherfucker.
I'm across the street.
Miss Jackson,
They go Dre and Dark. I'm going across the street. I
Miss
ain't
Jackson,
got
hope the
nobody.
police get them goddamn boys.
Get them off the street.
Yeah, we doing our 1-2 out here. Politics usual, man. Go
Politics
like,
as
share,
usual.
subscribe on the Session TV
Yeah.
on YouTube, man. We out here. You get all this content, man.
Yeah, we doing what we gotta do today. That's
Yo,
right.
I'm ready. Like I said, I'm ready to have a sit down with most of the, you know what I mean, the penitentiary sit down.
That's
Couple
right.
cats come, you know what I mean, that we was in the pen with, come sit down and we share our stories and we build, man.
That's right.
You know what I
Penitentiary
mean?
talks.
Yeah,
Penitentiary
talks.
talks.
That's
Have a
right.
couple-
I always get the names right. It's just
So
coming.
we all got the we got mad people out here that's out
Yeah.
here doing their thing and stuff, and from
They
the pen that we
experiencing-
know and
yeah.
stuff, we be going to the club, we party and stuff. You know, I'm gonna bring them on the show and stuff and let them tell their story
Word,
too.
word,
He said,
you know what I
He
mean?
was good. He said it was good.
Yeah, King. Word.
Yo,
What's
little,
it?
you're my boy. But yo, back to the situation. Like
Yeah,
back to the
all of
situation.
our moms knew each other. So you know, it was like pretty much we was all like brothers, like intertwined by the hip. And you
Okay.
know, the way we came up, like it's funny because we all was shorties. Like all of us was little. We had one of us. His name was E. He probably was the tallest one out of all of us. But
Okay.
everybody else was pretty much either the same height or short or whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? And we had one Spanish guy with us. His name was Carlito. You know how the Spanish dudes is. The guy. He love his knife. I swear to God, he the nicest motherfucker with a knife that you ever gonna have. Carlito was the shit. But you know what? We had our little crew. Like we used to call ourselves the Jack of Spades, right? We used to call ourselves that or whatever have you. But it was a crew. It wasn't a gang or whatever have you. We wasn't in no Bloods or no Crips or nothing like that. You
That's
know
way
what I'm saying?
before that though.
Yeah,
That's
it's way before that.
Yeah.
But our thing was this though. It was no you just down because we like you and you got a nice pair of sneakers. It wasn't none of that.
Clarity.
We gotta see you fight. You gotta fight.
get
You gotta put that
whatever.
pain in.
Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like I met my man me and my man Gotti, we was watching this dude and he was fighting two dudes at one time. He was getting the shit off too. And we was just tapping each other like, look, ooh, that was a nice one. Ooh, he doing his thing. He was fighting two niggas at one time. I said, oh, this dude's nice. He was giving it to two dudes at one time. And then, you know, after that, you know, we came and we did what we had to do or whatever have you. And then, you know, next thing you know, he became one of us. And then, you know, we embraced his mom, Pat, and everything. You know, it was just like a whole family thing. It wasn't no like regular street dudes. I meet you up the street and this, that. Everybody moms was like intertwined. Like I got stories whereas, you know, my grandmom's is like every birthday she used to make lasagna for me every birthday, right?
Okay.
And this particular time, right, she made the lasagna, right? And it was my birthday and I wanted everything to be perfect.
Peace.
And she made the lasagna. You know, black people. She burned the edges a little bit.
You gotta burn
You know,
the
she burned the edges. You got now that I'm older now.
Yeah.
You know,
You
I
got-
know
that's
you.
the crust.
You got to burn the edges.
That's the crust. You gotta have the crust.
So
Yeah.
grandma burned the edges a little bit or whatever happened. So I went and looked at it. I said, "How you gonna burn the edges on my birthday, grandma? How you gonna do that?" She said, "Shut up. The niggas gonna tear that shit up. Watch." I said, "How you gonna do that, grandma?" She said, "Shut up. Be quiet."
Yeah.
And you know, sure enough, it came through or whatever. You know, my bro Knowledge came through. He's the first one because he loved to eat. That's my boy Knowledge. He came through the door first or whatever. He's like, "Where the food at, Drake?" I was like, "Relax, bro. Relax." He came through or whatever. Everybody else came through and whatever. You know, we just got into, you know, my birthday thing or whatever. And before you know it, the whole plate of lasagna was gone. It was gone. They tore it up.
Burnt edges.
Yeah, with the burnt edges. They dismantled it.
That's
They
right.
dismantled it.
That's right.
They tore it up or whatever. But you know, my grandma was like, "See, I told you." But it was the love that she put inside the lasagna. that made her. Every time they came over there, she showed everybody look. Hey yo, what I liked about all my man's moms was that I appreciate that it was like never none of that. Not my child, not my. They all of my man's moms knew what kind of kid they was dealing with. They all knew that we was bad motherfuckers. They knew it. They knew it. They didn't denounce it, and they was batting for us too at the same time. Like
y'all together. Together.
Yeah, they was holding you down. Shout out to my mom. Shout out to Miss Wilder, moms like that out there that. You know you was doing something wrong, but when you ran upstairs and knocked on that door, they would open the door and let you in.
That's right.
And then police come knock on that same door. Somebody came in there.
Yeah.
Nah, ain't nobody in here.
It's community.
Yeah, it's definitely.
All the babies down.
Ain't nobody in here.
Yeah, definitely,
That's the
definitely.
family.
But back to the subject,
So,
yo. So you know, we had love for each other. Like it probably may have been like 8 or 10 of us or whatever happened. And then we had people like on the outskirts that even made us even more greater. Like when we migrated down to the projects or whatever have you, we had some boys down there like they was fucking terrorists. Like they was into their shit. They was some bad motherfuckers. They're off the muscle. They was some bad motherfuckers. We had Nick, we had Skeet, God bless the dead. We had Chemo, we had Taz, we had Demon. We like it's like we had Danger. We got
you came up with.
Once we moved down there, they just like enhanced us. We was already great, but they just made it even better. It was like the Michael Jordan shit on steroids. Once we all became together, like it was something different or whatever have you. Definitely, and to this day, like I love my brothers. Like those is my brothers. But what led up?
What's their name? Shout them out again, MC.
Oh, we got Nick, God bless the dead. You know what I'm saying? We got Skeet, God bless the dead. We got Danger. He's still out there doing his thing. Handsome, tall nigga. He doing what he got to do. We got Chemo. Pretty much, he on his Grizzly. He upstate. He doing what he do. I'm proud of him. You know what I'm saying? Got my boy Taz, he doing the bid right now. Taz is official dude. Like, Taz always been him. He was cool dude, humble dude, but if you get on his bad side, then you already know what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And shout out to Taz, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Shout out to Taz. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's a couple more of us too. Like we was doing what we was doing, man. We was like a well-oiled machine in the time, you know what I'm saying? We was like we had it to a point whereas adults would tell their kids like, don't go outside because such and such of them is out there. And I wasn't proud of that shit. Like, now that I'm older, I was like, that's some fucked up shit. You got the kids got to stay in the house when we outside.
Yeah. That means the parents really watching y'all. Like, yo, we got to watch these guys. I don't even want y'all near them because listen, y'all get near them, you gonna wind up getting to that in your system, and we don't want that coming in my house.
Exactly. Exactly.
So now when you going through that, you going with the fellas. I know y'all out there running full in Mount Vernon. Y'all terrorizing and doing y'all thing and stuff. Know y'all was turning it up. I see some of them little pictures and stuff. I know y'all had them class, but y'all sitting there with 40s. But that's when they had the big 40s. Big 40s in the flicks. Y'all little dudes with 40s.
Yeah,
I seen it. Yeah, I mean, you was young when you caught this charge, right? When you went up north.
Yeah, I was 19.
19.
Yeah, I was 19. And it's an unfortunate situation, but I just I don't want to get into detail about it because I'm on live. I don't want to get into detail.
No. You don't get into detail. We're just saying, situations.
I'm just saying, like, one thing led to another, whatever have you. Like, it was another set of guys that that we used to go at or whatever. You know how the testosterone be flowing. Mm-hmm. You a man, I'm a man.
One crew, you know what I mean?
Yeah, your testosterone flowing and. You think you the toughest, and I know I'm the toughest, so you know what I'm saying, or whatever happened. Yeah. And one thing led to another, and I end up motherfucking making a bad decision. You know what I'm saying? I let my emotions supersede my intellect.
Exactly. You just Sometimes, I mean, when you're young, a lot of times you really, you react in certain ways what you think is appropriate for the situation. But when you get older, you realize, hold on. I shouldn't even did that. Yeah, I played my, because especially when you get that time that you got. So you did what you did. Then how much time you got?
I did. I did it 8 1/3 to 25. I did 14 years out of that.
8 1/3 to 25.
That's
40.
that sign that they have up in Rikers Island. Cut somebody get 8 1/3 to 25.
Yeah,
Mandatory.
So you got locked up and whatnot. When you started your journey, where you started at?
Well, I started in Valhalla, and while I was in Valhalla, like it was like guys that I'm gonna give a shout out that people forgot about. We had Eron was in there, right? Eron was in there, and Eron was pretty much the terror of the spot. Like Eron had chopped the nigga ear off in the bullpen. You know what I'm saying? So
Valhalla?
In Valhalla. Yeah. He rests in peace now. But Eron was in there. It was a lot of dudes in there. I'd have been through my little beefs in Valhalla where, by the time I got upstate, that gun to gun shit was like the shit that we do in Valhalla. That's what we do. We do the motherfucking the gun to gun shit in Valhalla. All right, nigga, I see you in the hallway. We do what we got to do. Or
it was easy to get guns in there.
Yeah, go down to visit. You get your little razor, or you get the box of razors. You get the gems, or whatever have you, and you get it back, and just you and your people's got gems.
It started getting hard on the island, like.
Yeah.
Valhalla was a different animal, though.
Yeah.
Valhalla was a different animal.
Yeah.
So y'all would tell you, so it's Valhalla, you're going through that.
So I'm in Valhalla. I'm going through it. My testosterone is flowing. I'm going to gun with niggas. I stayed in some shit. I'm throwing fucking water on the sergeants in the spot. I'm bugging out. I'm bugging. I'm lost. At this time I'm lost because you know what? I'm in there. My girl's in the street. You know how it is when you in there. Your girl is in the street. Your girl is doing what she got to do, or she doing whatever she think is appropriate. What you think is not appropriate. You know what I'm saying? And
she's surviving.
I'm in there. She's surviving. Yeah. She got Little Dre inside of her. I got attitude about that because of myself. Because I put myself in this situation. I'm mad about it. I'm taking it out on people that don't got shit to do with it. You know what I'm saying? So,
it's you against the world.
It's me against the world. I got unnecessary. I got beef. I got beef with a whole bunch of people.
Yeah.
I got beef with a whole bunch of people. Right. I got beef on this side, that side, this side, going up. My first day in population, I had beef with like 3 or 4 dudes. When I got to Coxsackie, I got beef with 3 or 4 dudes. There's travel.
Coxsackie was the box, right? That was the box, or that wasn't the box?
No, it wasn't the box. That's the facility. That's the first spot that I went to. The first max I went to. I went to Coxsackie first. And the beefs that I had going on, people come upstate and they turn things. Either they turn into Yettas, Dominican powers, Latin kings. They jump into all kinds of things when
protection wise.
Yeah, protection wise, and some people start to realize who they really are.
Okay, that's peace. Never heard that one. I never heard that one.
Yeah, you get some people that be like, you can't take nothing from him because it might be an official dude. He just didn't know that he was a king on the inside, so he joined Lion King. You get some dude, he might have been Dominican, but he don't know that on the inside he's Dominican power. You know what I'm saying? Until the right person bring it up out of him. So I can't just sit up and I want to shit on everybody. You get them, but you get some cowards dudes that just jump on the bandwagon and want to be down with stuff.
That's super cool right there.
You know what I'm saying?
The fact that you paraphrase that and put that in perspective, a lot of people didn't do that before.
Yeah, it's real. Like, it's real because I met some tough Dominican niggas. I met some tough Latin King niggas. I met some tough ass Yetta niggas. I like, it's always some tough real going always recognize real. You know what I'm saying? And a man is always going to embrace another man. You know what I'm saying? It's different from you get boys playing around. Yeah. When a man shake your hand and you looking in that person's eyes, yo, that's a man right there.
See that strength in his eyes.
Yeah, because plenty times I done went up against somebody and it was about something or it wasn't about something. A man could be like, yo, you know what? That shit ain't about nothing. Ain't that shit ain't worth it. We gonna let that shit be.
There's something about it. Real men see and recognize like that pettiness.
Yeah.
Little things don't. We move on. We about big issues and we solve that.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
So they pretty much when I came to Coxsackie, I came into population. I never forget my first day in population. My first day, I came out. I came down, dragging my bags down the tier, and pretty much one of my enemies from the street was on the tier, and when he called my name throughout the cell, I was like, God damn, I didn't even unpack my shit. I got beef.
I ain't even packed my shit, and it's on.
Yo,
You know what type of feeling that is?
Exactly.
You just make, because mind you don't know what energy, what he got back in him.
Yeah.
You in there coming as is.
You trying to focus on the reality of what's going on, and then you see a nigga from the street like, damn.
I didn't even see him. I just heard his voice. I was like, oh, man. So I'm saying to myself, damn, I got beef all fucking ready. I ain't even unpacked my fucking shit.
Golly.
And you know what? I'm pulling the shit down, but you know what? I'm lying hearted, so fuck it. I got beef. I'm just not even gonna unpack the shit.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna put it in there, and then when they let the joints pop, let it pop.
Yeah.
So you know, they unpack. I unpack my shit. Boom. Joints pop open. I'm in the back of the line. I don't know nobody. Mind you, I don't even know where I'm at. I just know Coxsackie. I don't know what the fuck is up.
Upstate, somewhere in the mountains.
Upstate in the mountains. Yeah.
I don't know where I'm
Gladiator
at.
school.
Yeah, all the COs is white. Everybody white. And I walked past one dude. He had a tattoo of
with the noose.
with the black baby hanging.
Yeah, with the noose.
With the
They all
noose,
got that. They
or
all
whatever
got
have
that.
you. So now
Hanging the black baby. They all got
I'm
that.
like, yo,
that's the
now
fraternity.
I'm like, what the fuck? Where the fuck do they got
That
me
means
at?
fuck y'all. That's what I took it as. Fuck y'all.
Right. So, you know, at the time, I'm still 19, though. So, whatever, you know, they call yard. I'm in the back of the line, walking the yard or whatever have you. So, I see the dude. So, now I'm on point. So, I'm like, yo, what's up? Like, you know, where we going? He was like, nah, that's it. Like, don't worry about this shit. It's us against out there. So, you know, ain't nobody rocking me to sleep. That's how I come home. I'm still handsome. I ain't got no cuts on my face.
That's peace.
Because I don't get, you're not getting behind me. Nobody getting behind me. No, I don't play that behind the wall. Even today when I go in the restaurant, I got to see who's coming in, the motherfucker. You ain't.
Yeah, we don't play that. Listen, we gotta watch that door.
Yeah, you're not getting behind me. You're not getting behind me.
Nah,
you're not getting
hell
behind me.
no.
So, you know, I get up there or whatever, have a go to the yard, I'm spinning with him. As I'm spinning, I see the Dominican dude that I got beef with. The Dominican dude, me and him have went gun to gun in Valhalla. We went gun to gun or whatever have you. His arms was longer than mine, so he scratched me. He scratched me like right here.
Okay.
He scratched me, we going or whatever. I cut his shirt because I was a shorty. I couldn't get him. He was a little taller than me.
You got a dip on him. You got a dip on him.
I tried to get in. I tried to get in.
You got a dip on him, dog.
Fucking got me.
You gotta get lower.
You gotta get your dip on. Dip on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I hear that.
So he got me a little bit. So I was like, all right, cool.
Little scrapey.
Little scrape. It was light scratch. He didn't know what he was doing, but I tore his shirt off. So if I would have got him, I would have got him good or whatever happened. But anyway, he in there, whatever have you. So when I'm walking with the dude from around my way that I got the beef with, he like, yo, you know that nigga? I was like, yeah, me and him went gun to gun in Valhalla or whatever have you. So he like, all right, cool. So we spinning or whatever. He was like, so what you want to do? I was like, whatever he want to do. I'm ready to shake. Like, I really don't want to stay because I don't know what you do. I don't know what you doing. I don't know if you gonna try to do something.
He on point. You like, listen.
I'm ready to shake.
Yeah, I'm trying
either
to
way,
get out of
I
here.
know I'm going.
Yeah.
So on the come around or whatever, he called the dude over there. Was like, yo, come over here. The dude came over there. I was like, yo, what's up? He was like, you tell me. I said, what's all right? So what we gonna do? So, you know what I'm saying? So the dude was like, yo, fuck all that shit. Yo, listen, yo, you take a fucking walk. He handled him like a little nigga. He said, yo, you take a fucking walk and get the fuck out of here before I fucking bust your fucking head. Come on, Dre. So we started spinning. We walking or whatever have you. I said, that's the line. This nigga trying to line me.
I
was like, I ain't going for it.
I'm saying that
I
in
ain't
my
going
head
for
too.
it.
I'm saying that in my head too. Yeah.
But guess what? He was genuine. He turned out to be genuine. So we walked and we talking or whatever. Only thing he wanted to hear about what's going on in town because he was already up.
So he want to know.
He want to know what's going on in the town
So you
or
the
whatever.
connection.
Like he
You
was
the
already.
connection. Yeah. Okay.
And come to find out, you know, when you got an enemy or whatever, and then you realize, be like, yo, that nigga was a cool nigga.
Yeah.
Beef with this
But you
nigga.
get behind the wall sometimes the littlest things you have a beef with, you be like, you know what,
Shake that shit
we
off.
here now. You know what, it ain't that big for me. Cause I'm behind here. We got bigger problems. We going against other people. I need to get my people from the town together because we need to group up. We need
gotta
to
hold
hold each other down.
Personal experience though, I went through that Valhalla thing as a Brooklyn nigga, and I'm gonna tell you right now, straight up and down like 6 o'clock, that shit is different. That shit is like you're alone. Yo dog, you're alone.
Yeah.
You You know what I'm saying? Because
shout
the
to
way,
Valhalla.
Yo, shout to Valhalla. The way Valhalla is set up is like, I could be lying. Like it's a cell block, but it's long. The day room is here. You got TV here. You got TV on the other side. It might be the Puerto Rican TV, might be the black TV.
You was in
you
New
got the
Jack.
chairs and all that.
Yeah.
New Jack. Oh, New Jack.
it was in
New Jack swing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you put your feet up and all that, and they could knock your feet down, they'd be like, damn, son, like it's about to go down. And it was cell blocks. You know what I'm saying? So it's like yo, Brooklyn was good. I'm like, what up, nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm a little nigga, but I don't give a fuck, nigga. I'll bang out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because I know I'm going home. I'm just waiting for my bail. Nigga.
and they taking too long while we talking.
Where's my shit at, nigga? Like, but I got a little sick because you know what I'm saying? A little Puerto Rican because they think I'm Puerto Rican. So I'm like, yo, vato, yo, homie, yo, hold this. Yo, because the Manenos gonna try to get at you. I'm like, man, get out of here and all that. But nigga slide me a little something. So I'm good. Like, I'm watching TV like this. You know what I'm saying? Fuck it, whatever, nigga. My cell all the way up there.
Right.
My shit off, I'm watching the cell. Like, if I bust a nigga ass, I'm going upstairs quick. I'm gonna lock myself in the cell. You know what I mean? Because, nigga, I'm by myself.
Yeah.
I'm by myself, son. I'm by myself. I'm walking in the jointski, polo down, going to court, and got remanded for boosting. You know what I mean? Like, I'm low down.
Hold on. People don't know what remanded is. Break down what remanded is.
Remanded is when you go to court and think you're going home, and the judge say, nah, you're not going nowhere. For a nigga from New York to go all the way up there, like I took the 4 train to the last stop, Woodlawn. Took the bus, the double-decker bus from what's that? Central Park Expressway. Got on the 2 Park bus, went all the way up to Jointski, and then got caught boosting in Marshalls. And never went back. Never went back. Got locked up, never went back. Caught a case in New York and they said, yo, you got a case in Westchester County. I said, what? What you talking about, Westchester County? You gotta vacate that warrant. I went up there thinking they was gonna let me go.
Right.
Vacate the warrant. They gonna let me go. I said, no. Remand. And I went to Valhalla.
Oh, man.
Went to Valhalla.
I know that was hell.
My bail was $1. You know when your bail is $1, right?
No,
You ain't
got a
coming
hold
home.
on you.
Yeah.
You ain't coming home.
You know what I'm saying?
You know
They
what
got
I
a
mean?
hold on
Word
you.
up. So I was in the shit,
Word.
basketball playing, shooting, all that. Shooting hoops by myself. I had no friends. I'm Brooklyn.
Yo, so
you want to get back to where I'm spending the yard?
Yeah, spinning y'all. My bad for
That's cool. That's cool. That's people need to know what remand is, and they need to know what the fuck Valhalla is. If you from the boroughs or whatever, don't go your ass to Valhalla.
Don't
and
go
if you from
to
Mount Vernon,
Valhalla.
don't go your ass to Rikers Island.
And I still ain't get my bail money back.
You understand?
Go ahead, though.
But yo, so I'm spinning the yard or whatever. We spinning, we talking or whatever. He asking me questions about what's going on in New York or whatever.
Right.
I'm on point or whatever have you. You know, it's like maybe like 1,500 niggas in the yard. Maybe like 1,500 dudes in the yard. So I'm spinning or whatever. Like, you know, people is ganged up by 5, 7 or whatever. We spinning the yard. We walking, we spinning. We talking whatever. So, you know, I guess, you know, the Dominican dude, he got dismissed. He didn't come back. So they called to go back. So I'm lined up. So when I'm lined up, I'm on the back of the line. He on one side, I'm on the other side, and then there's another line next to me.
Right.
So I see somebody else from around the way too. Somebody else, he was from around the way.
Recognize faces. Indeed.
I recognize, but I haven't seen this dude in years. I got beef with him too because I got beef with him from high school.
God damn.
I had threw some ice cream in his face at the high school. I haven't seen this. I didn't even know that nigga was there. I just haven't seen that nigga.
Mad at
but
you
he
because of
ended
ice
up.
cream.
Yeah, I threw some. I tried to have him pay pump dues. He wasn't with it, so I threw the ice cream. That was the shit in high school.
You was having niggas paying punk dudes in high school.
Yeah.
And then went to jail, had niggas paying punk dudes.
Yeah, that's it. That's
Goddamn, respect that.
He didn't want to pay the punk dude, so end up throwing the ice cream in his face. We got into a fucking fight in the school, and I never seen the nigga again. Whatever. So now I see him. He on the back of the line with me. He looking around the same way I'm looking around. We both on the on point shit, looking around.
Yeah, facts.
Or whatever have you. So he like, yo, Drake, what's up? I'm like, yo, what's up? Okay, what's up? Like, what we gonna do?
Yeah.
So he like, nah. But I see him looking around, but I'm really not. I'm like, what the fuck is up with this nigga? I'm thinking he lost his mind or something like that.
Yeah.
Like, this nigga bugging or whatever. So, you know, pretty much I'm not thinking about him, but I'm talking to him at the same time. But while I'm talking to him, somebody came and blasted him. While I'm talking to him, somebody came from behind. He did. That's why he was looking around. So while I'm talking, this is my first day in there. So while I'm talking to him, somebody cut him. They caught him good. They got him good. They got him good. They got him good. And
necktie shit.
This is my this is my first day. So now in my head, I'm like, yo, God, where the fuck you got me at? This shit is crazy. So they got him good. So you know he walking back or whatever have you. He chased the nigga, and you know up top when somebody get cut, they send a doja at you to fight you to make it seem like you was in a fight, but the other nigga cut you and he got away. You know what I'm saying? So that's what happened.
When they go in the box for 15 days.
Yeah, he go to the box for 15 days, come back out or whatever have you. So they staged the joint. So they cut the nigga, boom, on the line, boom. So I'm like, oh shit, this shit is crazy. So now I'm walking in the back of the line or whatever have you. So you know I'm walking back to the cell. I'm still waiting for this dude to try whatever he gonna try. But you know he pretty much was sincere.
They did, yeah. So yeah,
he was sincere.
Yeah.
So
it's a different animal in jail, though.
Yeah.
So
he was sincere. So I'm walking. I'm getting close to myself. So I hear yo. So I'm keeping walking. My name ain't Yo. I'm not answering that. Yeah. So I'm walking. I hear yo. Still walking. I'm not answering that. So I hear yo asshole. I was like, this nigga can't be calling me an asshole.
What the fuck?
Right. So I turn around and it's the Jake, it's the police. So he like, yo, come here. So being I just came from reception, I'm thinking maybe they got my mail up there and they want to give me the mail, whatever. He was like, yo, just hold up right there. You know what I'm saying? I went, I sat down. I'm sitting there, you know, he was like, yo, just wait right here. Whatever. So I'm sitting there waiting, whatever. And then next thing you know what's up when they turn the TV up. Police now.
Wait a minute. You went to the TV too?
This dude turns the TV up on me full blast. So at the time, I don't know. I'm getting Christian. I'm amateur status still. Turn the TV up full blast. Yeah. So I'm sitting, I'm looking like, how the fuck this nigga turn the TV up? Then here come the boys, come down the steps. Boom, 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 boom. So I'm like, what's up? I ain't been here 24 hours. What's up?
Beating the drum, yeah.
What's up? They come down. He was like, yo, you don't remember me from upstairs? I was like, I don't know nobody here. What you talking about? I just got through 3 beefs. All right.
I made it. I made it. You know what I mean?
I don't know nobody here.
Yeah.
And they was like, yo, you know what? Yo, you was on the gate calling me fuck face or some shit. I didn't know what the fuck this nigga was talking about. I had the slightest idea we was talking about. Slightest idea. They jumped me. They jumped me. Bust my lip up, all of that. They jumped me. Police jumped me. First day in there, they jumped me. Boom. They jumped me. But they didn't know what they was doing. They don't know how to jump nobody. Because I've been jumped before. They don't know how to jump. They don't know how to jump nobody. So they jumped me or whatever. Once I got tired, I said that's enough, and they all got scared. And they white boys. So they white boys.
All right, enough is enough. Enough is enough. God damn it. You want me to fight back? No. Yeah. We got our rocks off. We good.
Oh,
he's a beast. He's a beast.
Word. So they stopped or whatever. Bust my lip. I go down to the cell. I fucking slammed that fucking shit. I tried to slam the fucking the hinges off of that motherfucker. I slammed that fucking door so fucking hard, I swear. I got on my bed, I was fucking crying. I said, these fucking punk motherfuckers jumped me for nothing. I took my shirt off. Right when I took my shirt off, my cell popped. Pop. I said, oh, they bugging. Now I'm ready. I ran out there. I said, what? He said, yo, you want to go to the nurse? I said, fuck the nurse, nigga. Slammed the shit. Boom. Chilling in there. I'm in there crying because I got jumped by some white people. I was like, yo, that shit hurt. That shit.
Don't even understand that.
Yo,
that shit real.
That shit hurt my fucking soul. Even I don't care about the jumping part. It's just the fact that I got jumped by some racist people. That shit hurt my fucking soul. That shit hurt my.
No, that has me mad because especially when you can't do nothing. In return, that make you mad. That's what make you cry.
Even if you rock one of them,
you can't do nothing.
Even if you rock one of them,
that's the whole thing. You can do something other places, but when somebody do something to you, you can't do nothing back.
It's like your hands is tied behind your back. You gotta be like, yeah.
So now when you come out of that, then you know what I'm saying?
Yo, so then I come out of that, the cell pop again. And now they want to jock me. They jocking me like, yo, you want to be the porter? I was like, I'm gonna be no porter. Slam the thing again. Boom. So I'm in there. I cried for a little while longer. Next thing you know, cell pop again. I said, God damn. I said, these niggas want the action. They was like, chow. So I'm like, oh shit, now chow. Now we walk in the chow. Going to chow, whatever. Talking to the dude from around my way. Going to chow. But my man is in there, but he in the box. And I'm waiting to see him. He's an extremist. He's a terror. My boy Bezo. He in the box. So it's
Shout
like
out to Bezo.
I really
Shout
by
out to
myself.
Bezo.
You know what
Shout
I'm
out to
saying?
Bezo.
So I'm waiting for him to come out the box or whatever, because I know when me and him get together, it's gonna be some shit. But he in the box. So you know I'm walking the child, whatever, I'll get the child. Once we got through the corridor, my house got beef with somebody else's house. But I don't know that. This is my first day. I don't even know what the fuck is going on.
You are a magnet for dysfunctionalism.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is on. These niggas come running over there and attack my house.
Yeah. So you gotta get
So
in it.
my house is they fighting in the big ass shit. So now I'm in a riot.
You're in the riot. Yeah, you're in the
I'm
riot.
in a riot. I don't even know what the fuck is
mix.
going on.
You're in the mix.
This is my first day or whatever. Fuck it. I'm snuffing somebody because I'm not gonna get snuffed. I snuffed the nigga. They fighting, stabbing, all kinds of shit.
You gotta protect yourself. Indeed, you gotta protect yourself.
Hard come now, everybody break up.
Comrades. Indeed.
Yeah, exactly. So now everybody on the floor or whatever have you. So you know they break up and the police caught who they wanted to catch.
Yeah.
They were selective because they wanted that to go down anyway.
Yeah, they set it up.
So they selected. They picked out who they wanted to pick up, and then they just sent everybody back to chow.
Wow.
So check it. So now we go in the mess hall. We go eat. Still, I'm in there. Talk, we eat, whatever. You got 5 minutes. You know how it go. Tap the table when it's time for you to go. That means respect everybody. Let's go. Get up. No talking, nigga. Boom. Tap the table. Boom. We get up. Boom. We come in the motherfucker. We come out the fucking corridor. We coming in, and now the rest of the dudes in my house attacking another house. So. Right, so now they're attacking another house, so I'm standing in the corridor by myself because I don't know none of these people.
First day.
This is my first day here. I'm not attacking nobody, so they ran and attacked another house, and then next thing you know, when we get in front, after that, on the floor, you know how I go on the floor, all of that other stuff, or whatever have you. So now, when we get back to like in front of our crib, another house is coming down the corridor so they could go to chow too, and they jumped on my house and like you know, like it was going down. I mean, it was going down in the cat, and I was in the middle of a riot that I didn't even know what was going on. This is my first day there.
What year was that?
This is 96. This is my first day there. This is my first day there. This is my first day there.
They just went to
jailing.
That's what I'm gonna tell you, man. You go through all type of things in the penitentiary, man. That's how it is, man. Our kids, man, be careful. You see this, man? This is education purposes. It's not to be bragging or sticking your chest out about it. It's to show you that things you go through, the terror you see, you don't want to see these things. You don't want to go through these things. So go the other route, man. Go right, don't go left, man. This is what it is, man. Just, you know what I mean, a little teaching experience right now. You know what I mean? So when you going through that in the cat, now that first day was crazy.
That first day was crazy.
Madness.
First day was crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So you run into all these cats in the
I'm running through all of this shit, and this shit went on for 2.5 weeks. But the Jake let this shit go down for 2.5 weeks before they locked the jail down. Before they locked the jail down, they let the shit go on for 2.5 weeks. So I'm going through 2.5 weeks of my house popping, this house popping, everybody just popping on each other. Yeah. I'm seeing the most illest cuts ever. Like I didn't seen the most illest cuts ever, stabbings. I didn't seen people die. I didn't seen it. I seen the worst of the worst in the cat. And people can say, people can say what they want about the cat, talking about, that's kitty skill, this, that, and third. Nigga, the cat gets busy.
The cat got busy.
The cat and green gets busy. You get some dudes be like, yo, I was this, that, third. Yeah. It's other places that get busy. But the Coxsackie gets busy.
I've seen niggas cry.
They get busy.
Cry when they see that paperwork and they go in the green. Cry. CO, I can't go to the green. CO, I can't. I'm going to sign this, CO. CO, I can't go. I'm like, yo, what's green? What's green, nigga? Like, tell me what green is.
Yeah.
Because you know you get that paperwork where you're going, like.
Yeah.
Green? No,
I ain't going to Green.
I ain't going to Green. You crazy?
Yeah.
So
now you up in the cat, you running through. Who's some of the cats you run into in the cat, man?
So now, you know, I'm meeting motherfuckers or whatever have you. So finally, my bro come out the box. My bro Bezo, he come out the box. Finally.
Peace to Bezo.
Big Bezo, the extremist, he come out the box.
Hold up.
Now, you know, he real tall. He real tall or whatever. He lion-hearted like me, but he on some different shit. He on some shit where he's just taking your shit. He wasn't discriminated with his shit. He's just taking your shit. That's it. He's taking your shit. So you know, we be standing next to each other because I'm pretty much the mind or whatever. So we be standing next to each other. We be out there freezing cold. He playing spades, freezing cold, and you know he's reneging. He putting the cards in his pocket. Or whatever, while we playing cards. We playing cards or whatever. He reneging. He putting cards in the pocket. All kinds of shit, and the next thing you know, here come the dude with 3 cartons of cigarettes, and like you know, the dudes know he gotta pay when he around. They know he gotta pay or whatever have you. You know what I'm saying? But when now I'm to the point where I know when shit is going down, so me and him be talking. I be like, yo, boy over there about to get touched, so you know, just hold up the game for a second, like you know, be like that or whatever have you. And then we sit up, and we look at each other, we laugh, and we watch the nigga get touched, and we laugh at each other, and whatever. And we go back or whatever have you do. But from there, like you know, it turned into not where I'm at. It turned into this is my life now. This is what I gotta be adapted to.
Yeah, that's the life. If you're in the penitentiary now,
the switch went on.
So yeah, you know what I mean. So now you in the cat, you running through. You know what I'm saying? Then you go, you know what I'm saying. So where the penitentiaries you been to? Whatever penitentiary you been to?
I've been to Green. I've been to the Cat. I've been to Auburn. I've been to Downstate. I've been to what's the other shit? The other one. The other reception joint. Ulster, Downstate, Ulster.
The R number.
Yeah, the R number. I've been to Groveland. I've been to Warkill. I've been to mad spots. I've been through mad spots. But always my mentality when I went to them spots, except when I went to Queensboro, because I was coming home when I went to Queensboro.
Yeah, we all come through Queensboro.
Right. But my mentality of going through all of them spots is I don't care what spot it is, because I'm gonna take it over, because like the whole moral of the story is I got a son and I gotta send shit home. That's it. That's all I was focusing on. I gotta send shit home. That's it.
Things happen,
I gotta send shit home, because one time, you know, an old timer caught me on the phone, right? Caught me on the phone, and then when I got through with the phone call, he was like, "Yo, come here for a minute." I was like, "What's up?" He was like, "Why you putting your people through that?" I was like, "What are you talking about?" He was like, "Who did the crime? You with them?" I was like, "Me? Why?" He was like, "So why the fuck is you calling home asking for shit? Ain't you a man?" I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Don't you got a son and shit out there?" He was like, "Yeah." He said, "Look at all this shit. All these suckers in here. You calling home asking for shit? Like, what the fuck you doing?"
Yo,
I was like,
jail is just like the world when you think about it, because you can hustle in there different ways. Jail is like the penitentiary is like the world. It's just like they say. It's just the only thing that's missing is the women.
That's it.
The only thing that's missing is the women.
That's
you
it.
can get money
for real
in there,
niggas.
you can do
For
it.
real niggas.
Yeah, for real niggas.
My question to you, bro, is when did you realize growing up that you was a G? Like the fucking mentality.
Well,
like,
it wasn't really the fucking mentality. Like, you know, I don't want to put on this image like I'm some fucking super gangster or shit like that. No, but I'm gonna bring it back because I know the origin that I come from.
Yeah.
My grandmoms used to do the Sunday school in church.
Peace.
She used to do the Sunday school in church, and pretty much my grandma's was whooping everybody ass. Like, if you don't listen to what the fuck she say, that's it. You're getting it.
Hands and feet.
And the thing about that is that when the parents come pick up the kids, she would tell the parents, like, I whooped their ass because they didn't do what I said inside the Sunday school. So I'm ready to whoop your ass because you sending them in here and they don't got no manners and they disrespecting people. So what you doing at home?
What are you teaching at home?
Right. So therefore, I'm ready to whoop your ass. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much her shit was you whoop everybody ass and that way you get the right one. That was her shit. So I adopted that philosophy because it was working. And you know, I'm gonna bring it back to my upbringing and the boys I was around before I went to the penitentiary. But before I went to the penitentiary, the streets already prepared me for that shit or whatever, because I was around some dudes that they wasn't even built for that kind of shit. Like the street before the shit I was doing in the street, like I've been like I said, I've been giving out the work, I've been putting in the work, I've been doing a whole bunch of stuff. The shit that when I got there that was hard for some dudes to do was elementary to me. Because of my upbringing. Like, you know, they got that saying of it's not who you know, it's not what you know, it's who you know. Like, I came outside, after that situation with the church situation. I fell off or whatever have you. Next thing you know, I got a job. I got 2 paychecks from the job and I went and read up. I went and read up, and once I read up, I had a whole bunch of crack inside my man's, shout to G. I had a whole bunch of crack in my man's G freezer. And we used to be hustling out of G freezer. So once the money started coming in, or whatever have you, mind you, I'm still idolizing the boy E with the Corvette. He had a team. Which is Big Joe, Reg, Lad, all these dudes, Jazzy, Mike, Dave, all of them.
Was there.
You know what I'm saying? They loved me. They embraced me like a little brother. So pretty much at that time, that's when I realized that, you know what I'm saying, not to say that I'm a G, but I'm with the dudes. Now, I'm a little dude, and it was just a blessing for me to go to the store. When they say, "Oh, Dre, go to the store. Go get this, go get that." I'm happy to do that. I jump on my bike and I'm going to get the shit. Or whatever, because I'm around some official dudes. But you know what?
You wasn't a G. You felt accepted.
I was soldier status.
See what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. When we say a G,
hold on, we leading up to that.
Accepted because these certain cats are accepting you. So you know what? I'm in this circle now because I'm illuminating what they feel, or I'm seeing what it is, what's presented in the streets of being real or being this person.
Definitely. So we leading up to that. So you know, after that went on or whatever, and you know, they started teaching me certain things. Each one of them, different things. Each one of all of these old timers is just sprinkling the jewels on me. Because you know why they were sprinkling the jewels on me? Because I was out there 24 hours a day. They coming out shifts, and I get with him at 7 a.m. I get with this nigga at 3 a.m. I'm on the graveyard with him. But these is all older dudes, and they all just sprinkling the jewels on me. And this, that, and the third, or whatever, and they just teaching me stuff as I go along. So I'm well ahead of everybody else my age. And dudes my age, they not fucking with me. They not fucking with me. I'm way ahead of these dudes. And they sprinkling the jewels on me. And when I fuck up, I'm getting disciplined. They discipline me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, little nigga, like, far, they pretty much was emphasizing school like a motherfucker. We don't mind you hanging out here, but you gonna go to school too.
You gonna learn.
You gonna be out here hustling and all that, but you gonna go to school. That's where I got my intelligence from, because they was enforcing school.
Please stand by for further details. We return you now to your regularly scheduled program.
We wasn't chasing you. We had a tape and 2. We came through to do our 1-2 thing. Politics as usual.